Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. Today we're going to be looking at Dragonheir, a new RPG, high fantasy role-playing game just coming through. This game looks sweet. We're going to be playtesting it today. We're going to be looking at how to build the characters, looking at some of the dungeons, and looking at how to build teams. But the intro's so freaking good, I had to show it in this video today. So Dragonheir, they've actually got some collaboration going with Dungeons and Dragons for this game. And you do get that kind of D&D feel as we go through. But this is the intro kind of fight sequence. Normally I'd skip to the gameplay, but actually it's really, really good. The three-headed monster. Honestly makes me really want to get, you'll see soon, it makes you really want to get into the story and the lore in the game, which is brilliant actually. It's like a different feel to this type of RPG game going here. At this moment in time, it's pretty auto. I guess I'll kind of skip. You're choosing which head you're going to take down. I'll skip to the part where we lose and die miserably. So here we go. We've taken down a head, but we need to retreat. I was thinking at this point, damn, I'm doing well. Didn't go so well though. We got wrecked. Look at the visuals, guys. It's quite sweet. I actually really, really like the initial feel as you get into the game. So we get to the character design screen, your character kind of portfolio. And again, it's got that kind of D&D feel where you can either be a half-elf, a human, a dwarf, or lizard folk. Version I've got lizard folk are not happening, but human kind of like spawns you one. You're going to get to choose what they look like in a minute. But again, you get these kind of like stats that you would roll for your different type of character. So we're saying here for human, the most widespread and common kind on the continent with high productivity and mobility cultivates various civilizations. It looks like we're kind of not very strong. We're not very intelligent as a race. Sounds about right. Whereas the half-elf here, pretty cool. Got a higher charisma, higher dexterity. I think we're going to go with dwarf though. High strength, high constitution. This is what we want. And you get into the kind of like modeling of their looks here. Loads of options to be fair. I think I need a bit of an older look nowadays. But you can do stuff like with their facial, like scars and that type of stuff. Different cloak. Different colors as well. And then we get in. And of course, we are Hell Hades in the house. Only a couple of minutes in and I'm getting hard wrecked by a sorcerer. He wants my soul. So it looks like this lady that has just rescued me here, Natera, with a poison ability. The fairy woman is going to be my first champion that I actually get on the accounts. It's going to help me through some different content. And basically the way we're going through here, the introduction is just kind of like easing you into the combat, easing you into kind of story mode. And actually the initial kind of feel to this is quite nice. So you've got almost like a top-down board where you're positioning your different units. You can kind of see at what point someone can attack you or who you can attack by different positioning. So I could definitely like move people around if I want to kind of have someone frontline, someone backline. And then we get into the battle. And obviously it's just easing me in. So it's not like it's full mechanics and stuff just yet. I can already go up to ×2 speed here. And then I can kind of pull ultimates onto the board to attack certain areas of the board. Slam dunk with the fireball. Okay then, what have you got, Natera? Let's go at the back row. Oh, nice. Down they go. So instantly you're into this kind of like D&D style of environment. So we've gone into Fogtown here. And you know, I need to get a key to open up whatever this is. I don't have one yet. And I'd come in here and it's like, do I want to try and steal or trade for one? The gut feel is steal, right? You want to steal one of your keys. Yes, please. Drop it down here. Dice check. Did we get it or not? No. Do we just keep going again and again? That time we got it. I mean, I don't know if you can just keep going with other stuff or what. We're just grabbing his stuff. We're literally just stealing it right from him. Bam. Theft completed. I wonder if I could trade him back his own items now. Now we need a key to get in here. And yes, we've got some. Because I've just stolen them. we drain some experience potions and stuff. So we can then use some of the experience potions that we're gathering along the way. I think I've been given extras as well as part of this kind of like beta introduction, but we upgrade our level and obviously we start to gain more stats, more HP, which is sort of survivability, defense, reduce the damage coming into you, and then attack is kind of where your skills do damage. So we can just kind of like pile up some stats, get myself up a few levels. I guess I can do the same here as well, yeah, with the Terra. Don't want to waste too much because we're going to get some new heroes before long. Just cooking up a little treat in the campfire. Just feels cool. I do like it. You get some extras if you get a nice dice roll. I like it. I do like it a lot. Come on in. Light us up. Let's go. Oh, this one. Is this legendary? I think it's a legendary one here. So we've got the Forest Dweller. We've got Guard of the Crescent Moon, Quarian. Another Ember copy. Tribal Warrior. Here we go. First legendary on the account. What have we got? The Prophet Rat Woman. Actually looking pretty sweet. Look at the design there. It's actually very cool. So Fungal Glow and Support. What's she up to? What's this rat doing for my account? For each allies or enemy buff that is dispelled, transferred, or expires, get 200% attack. Plus a 2000% enlightenment to shield. So it gives your allies a shield as well. What's this one here? A battle skill. So it's in a kind of like a decent sized square in front. Places a totem. So it's like a shaman type of character. Places a totem on the battlefield for 3 seconds, dealing lightning damage to enemies within range every 1 second. There's also got a 75% chance of dispelling a buff from enemies. Okay. And then let's see what the ultimate is. There's the full board. The full board, initial recharge time, 18 seconds. I guess that's how long before you can actually get the ultimate away. Creates a magic nexus for 8 seconds, granting increased defense to all allies. Over the duration of magic nexus, if an ally's HP is below 30%, it will grant them additional invincibility for the remaining duration of the nexus. Wow. Not bad. First legendary. Bam! We bring in the rat. Got my second beautiful lady to join the team. What have we got here? Hexandra is the support whisperer. Bringing healing. Heals an ally. Double healing and a debuff. Yeah, so basically a healing support unit coming on the journey with us. Just checking out this here. So I probably should have been summoning in this Call of Sunrise event. Obviously, I'm getting to grips with the game, but there's for the next 2 days and 10 hours, there's actually this kind of like hero's blessing. So the Call of Sunrise, you get to choose who you want your legendary to be, or who you want your 5th legendary to definitely be. So I've already kind of gained the rat. I could choose any of these as my kind of like guaranteed legendary. And ultimately, when I gain 5 legendaries, on the 5th one, it's going to be whoever this champion that I choose is, whoever this hero that I want is. I guess so. It's still going to be the same odds that I've just been seeing to pull any legendary. So I'm not like guaranteed anything straight away. Still got to do a whole bunch of summons to sparkle up that gold. But on the 5th one, we get a guaranteed. Okay, we've got our first kind of like boss encounter here. We can throw our damage in. I guess we're going to buff my assassin before we then throw in our hits. Oh, yes, it's big. Probably a terrible idea. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Just trying to stay alive. Let's go. Let's go. We did it. So I've come to my first of the kind of dungeons to be challenged by, and this is the Goblin dungeon here. Obviously, it's early level, so this is going to be should be relatively easy anyway. But the Goblin dungeons give you experience drops, so you're going to be wanting to spend plenty of your stamina in here, just trying to make sure that you kind of clear it as quick as you can. I think the quicker you clear it, the more stuff you get, is the vibe I'm getting here. First level kind of cleared quite quick with the victory. And then, yeah, we get these experience drops. And the experience drops are going to be really important to just level your champions up as quick as possible. So I'm in the Frost domain here. I'm fighting against this Frost Queen. Let's buff
Know your place.
There's some healing for my front line. So this is where you get items that are going to improve your champions. They get the shield. I need to break the shield. So this is where you want to hold your ults, really. So you can slam that shield down and keep the damage going. I'm only fighting level 1 here, but the next level up is pretty challenging, honestly. You don't want to be bringing frost or poison champions into this fight because they just take more damage.
Know your place.
One of mine is poison, but she's my healer as well, so just kind of got to roll with it. I can deal with this level. Break that shield. But yeah, the crystals that we get from here enable me to kind of go up to the next level on my heroes. So I'll show you that in a second. We get enough. Yeah, I think I need like 5 more crystals. Because we've hit our level cap here. So you see I've got 4 and 4. Just gonna go. Might actually be enough. Might be enough to at least show you one. Let's have a look. So looking for my poison. Yeah, you see it's got the little arrows here. So my damage dealer I could upgrade. Or maybe my healer. I kind of like the idea. Enhance. Upgrade now with these crystals. And it now gives us a higher level cap. So I can now take her up to level 50. And obviously that's going to make things easier for... I don't know if I've got enough to fully go to 50. I haven't. But it will still make things easier for like the next stage of content. I think I will give her a few levels. Obviously it starts getting harder and harder to upgrade. And takes longer as you would normally expect with this type of game. But my healer is moving up. Okay, I just found my second dungeon here. We've got the Lord of Lightning take on. This one's going to drop me a Lightning Sandstone. Again, improving Lightning heroes here. This one's going to improve Necrotic heroes. Necrotic? I think that's right. So basically this one, just reading through some of the notes here, you want to be bringing in people that are going to dispel. Because you're going to get like a dot put on you. So my dude here with a dispel ability is going to be helpful. He's got the dispel buffs from target when the skill deals damage. So Voresh here is going to be a good support to bring in. He isn't like the most upgraded hero that I've got, but for the early levels I think you can just bring like a more generic squad in. Over time you want to be specialising your squads for different areas. I'm still going to need my healing and stuff coming in. Probably a couple of frontliners. Do I have any damage though? Maybe this guy is damaged, but these 2 frontliners do a decent amount of damage. I think it should work. Obviously, the further you get on through this stuff where you're trying to go for higher levels, the more you specialize these teams for the different dungeons that you're fighting. Not actually taking too much damage here at this first level. He can give this one a smack. Just basically fighting your way through the minion waves to start off with. So this is over the whole map. Oh, nice. Buff block going up. So we're going to be needing that one back when we get to the for the boss, actually. Don't want to kill these too quick. Just get my abilities back for the boss. Oh, here we go. Nice. Look at this. Damn, nice. Okay. It's taunt here. Resisted, so my accuracy is too low. Starting to get to the point where I actually need my accuracy to build up. At what point am I blocking buffs here? Maybe I should do it already. Resisted again. My accuracy is too damn low. Buff up. Should be right at this level. It's when you start going to the higher levels, actually. Here comes some little dudes. Hopefully we can deal with them. Get down. Is this buff recovery over time? Yeah. So you basically want to be taking it off. That's where we get the dispel going. But I'm failing to do it. Oh no, we got the block buffs up this time. Okay. So this one's running out, and because I've got block buffs up, he's not able to kind of reapply.
Worry not.
Take some damage in. There we go. Down he goes. Down he goes. We get our first kind of like blast of these stones, and we get a item here for my quest. And again, we get to kind of like gain some more resources. I've just leveled this one past 30 now, so we can start to move it on up. So there you go, guys. That's going to be it for this Dragonheir video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Honestly, it's been a blast playing it over the last couple of days, trying out the new kind of game mechanics, seeing how you can develop these different heroes, how you can gain these different heroes. And I do think that Dragonheir is going to be a big game for 2023. So don't forget, if you want to get involved, there's going to be a link down below where you can get involved in the open beta. It's going to be released in full in the second half of this year. I think it's going to be huge. And make sure you also connect with their Discord so you can see when they're doing kind of future content drops, that type of thing as well. Thank you again, Dragonheir, for letting me get involved. I've been Hell Hades. I'll see you later.